Obviously, Don Revie trying to get this young England side used to the atmosphere of Hampden Park, and it really is quite incredible. The ground is packed. The crowd restricted this year to some 85,000 as opposed to the usual 100,000. There are new safety regulations, but I would think at least 83,000 are committed and very partisan Scottish supporters. A real test of temperament for this very new-look English side, which incidentally has not conceded a goal, of course, in the tournament so far, having scored 5, 1 against Wales in the opening match last Saturday in Cardiff, and 4 against Northern Ireland on Tuesday. But a genuine feeling in Glasgow today that the Scottish side is the strongest that Scotland has been able to produce for many, many years. In fact, Don Revie has said they're very, very much the favourites. Unfortunately, the rain just beginning to damp the enthusiasm of this crowd. It started about an hour before the match. It fell quite heavily, and it stopped until just a few minutes ago. This, the latest in a series of home international championships that began some 90-odd years ago. I think the first match was played, in fact, in 1884. And we arrive at this latest in the series between England and Scotland with the remarkable situation of 93 matches having been played. Scotland has won 36 and England 35. Kenny Dalglish retains his place in the side. He didn't play in the first match against Wales, was brought back against Ireland following Eddie Gray's injury. And now Pettigrew drops out of the side, and Eddie Gray comes back after missing the Irish match. In the Scottish side, there are 5 home-based players and 6 Anglo-Scots. Confirmation of the English team. The side named overnight by Don Revie. One change from the team that beat Northern Ireland 4-0 on Tuesday night. The return of Roy McFarlane of Derby County at number 5 after injury. Brian Greenhoff would have retained that shirt, but he's got ligament trouble. He was injured on Thursday. Apparently didn't feel the injury was very serious, but when he woke up yesterday morning, the knee was swollen, and he no hope of getting fit. So McFarlane, who's had hamstring trouble, it was the right thigh, comes back into the side. Had a fitness test yesterday and came through extremely well, apparently. Now, in this England side, we've got 4 Liverpool players, 2 from Derby County, and then there's 1 from Manchester United, 1 from Ipswich, 1 from Queen's Park Rangers, Mick Channon from 2nd Division Southampton, and from the 3rd Division, Peter Taylor of Crystal Palace. The roar for the appearance of the teams. Number 11, Eddie Gray, Jordan's Leeds United clubmate. Roy McFarlane, he'll be delighted to be back. His right hamstring has been the trouble, but Roy is highly respected by Don Revie. The game that will decide the 1976 British Championship. That's mixed mills now for England. A major test of temperament for this young English side, and really Scotland will be able to see today whether they've really got the makings of an outstanding team, as so many Scottish officials, supporters, players and managers in this country believe. They really believe they've got the makings of a good side. Ray Kennedy's kick. Oh, the ball came fast off the turf, and Ruff had a really unsettling start then. It flew at him. His hands were raised in horror then. It struck his fist and rebounded away. This match has been a graveyard for Scottish goalkeepers. They've had 4 in the last 4 matches against Scotland, and Alan Ruff is the latest, against England, rather. So a corner in the first minute to England. The ball really flew off the pitch then and showed the value of a warm-up England took that opportunity, Scotland didn't. Mick Mills now for England. Todd. Pearson's yards offside, but Todd recognised it and didn't play it. Francis. Todd again. Thompson checking who's square. Francis pushed it too far. So Donachie now of Manchester City and Scotland. Number 11, Gray. Gamble. Into trouble. Keegan for England. Shannon robbed him. Donachie checking on the forward players. Joe Jordan. Donachie. Gray. Big Jackson. Now McGrain. Oh, he found Masson so well. And where was the marking? Masson had come up from the back, and no one found him at all. He wandered through absolutely unnoticed, and he'd time and space. Flicked on by Pearson. Shannon was hunting behind him. McGrain. What a good pass that was he made to Masson. It's Thompson, now Masson again. Jordan. And quickly in by Thompson. Taylor. Significant. Taylor's played on the right touchline most of the two games for England so far, but he's now wandering about. That's Mills. Number 4, Thompson. Well robbed by Forsyth. Dalglish to Gray. Too far. Now Todd for England. And Pearson offside. Stuart Pearson. Todd missed it totally. It's Jordan, placed by Thompson. Gamble to Donachie. Gray trying to turn Todd, and Todd fouled him. Masson coming across to take it. He's very accurate with these dead ball positions. And indeed with all his passing. Big Colin Jackson, the number 5, is wide on the far side. Joe Jordan's out there too, and it's Masson's kick. And Clements had to clutch at that. It was Jackson who got it. The cross floated high there, and Jackson came in. Mick Channon was trying to stay onside there, but the ball played a fraction late. Colin Jackson. Mills. Pearson. Too anxious to lay it off, just finding Gamble. Good play by the captain. And a foul given. Francis being spoken to by the referee. Well, from the first free kick that Scotland had, they created a chance through Masson's floater. And it's Masson again with Rioch with him. Rioch got it a tremendous shot. Still Rioch signalling. It's Rioch, ball flicked too high. Just had to hang and wait momentarily then. Francis. Shannon then was running, but Francis elected not to play it. Gemmell. Dalglish played into trouble. McFarlane. The breaking player is Taylor. Number 5, McFarlane. Good run from the back by the big man. Cannon. Yes! 1-0. Started by McFarlane and finished by Cannon. And yet another England goal for Mick Cannon, which leaves Hampden Park silent and stunned. England lead after 11 minutes. McFarlane started the move, supported the attack, played a brilliant crossfield ball, and real power from Cannon's header, which left the goalkeeper hopelessly on his right-hand side, which is Alan Ruff's weaker side. Don Revie worked on that. He thought the goalkeeper was weaker on the right, and certainly Cannon powered it to the goalkeeper's right, and England lead by 1-0. That's Todd. Forsyth looking back to Ruff. And appealing for more effort. McGrain. Masson. McFarlane again. Mills. Number 6 for Scotland, Rioch. Dalglish. Number 2, McGrain. Scotland really pushing players into attack. Good play by the fullback. It's Thompson who got it away. Kennedy. Keegan. Ball out. To Cannon, of course, goes the credit of scoring that goal, but it was started by McFarlane. He had the courage to continue with the attack and support it. This crossfield ball with his so-called weaker foot, his right foot, was a jab. That's Thompson. A moment of uncertainty and panic, and that could have gone anywhere. Rioch's cross, and Thompson, well, he got himself in a little bit of a flurry. The ball came fast off the wet pitch. Good header by Jordan. Jordan's power in the air. He soared above the England defence. The kick flighted by Masson, and just watch how Jordan, in spite of all those white shirts, gets above the lot, and his header was true and clean. Pearson. Cannon. Peter Taylor. Having the courage to take on the defender, and the cross just a fraction too long. Corner. Eddie Gray. And an England player lying in the penalty area. Fred Street, the England trainer, waiting to come on. Peter Taylor, who crossed that ball, must have taken a knock. Interesting, Laurie, there that Les Cocker's talking to Roy McFarlane. I hope the hamstring isn't bothering, but it looks rather more tactical, doesn't it?
Les Cocker knows what it's all about. The same as him and Don Revie had them out 10 minutes before anybody else, getting used to the pitch.
So, corner to England. Won by Masson, that's Francis. Sliced it. McGrain. Masson. Mills just missed out. Keegan supporting. Mills. Good tackle by McGrain. That's McGrain again. Dalglish. Masson. Oh, look at the way he picked out Dalglish. Just enough to tempt McFarlane, and just enough to beat him as well. Danny McGrain. Dalglish couldn't get a touch, but it rebounded to Jordan. Dalglish. Masson. Gray. Ball skidding off Colin Todd after Gray had made contact. A corner to Scotland. England pulling 10 players back. Colin Jackson's been sent forward. Jordan! It wasn't. Masson came from the back. Jordan made a run, and Masson was behind him. A fine goal for Scotland. The corner floated high across. The run of Jordan's took the defenders away, and there was Masson behind him, unmarked. Mills. Taylor on a forward break. It is Jackson. Gemmell. Gray. Gemmell. Donaghy. Jordan. Dalglish. Jordan. Surprising then, Jordan just drifted off when he played the ball and nobody closed him down. Thompson to top. Francis. Pearson turning the defender unfairly. So the remarks not directed at the referee. They were a check on something with Jerry Francis, the captain. Masson. Come through by Dalglish. Ray Clements, really, well, whether he's feeling the tension or not, I don't know, but you don't often see Ray Clements miss out on balls like that. It's Pearson to Shannon. Couldn't make it, and he was held. Beside the offender. Kevin Keegan. Mills. Taylor, wasted. Don Masson on a walkabout at the moment. McFarlane. Jackson together. Keegan. Tom. Shannon. Waving Todd forward. Todd very late going, and it was all advertised. "30 minutes gone. Scotland 1, England 1. Pearson. Good turn. Pearson's speed in tight situations can be devastating. Free kick to Scotland. Gemmell. Jackson. Willie Donaghy. Holland and Jordan. Jordan again. Roy McFarlane's usually so strong in the air, but he's finding Joe Jordan difficult. Thompson to McFarlane. Mills. Thompson and Dalglish clashing. It's Todd. Kennedy. Into the gap was Channon. Gemmell protests. Channon takes it in his usual phlegmatic way. It's Taylor. Oof, must be a foul, surely. Pearson looking momentarily innocent, but no doubt about the foul. Goalkeeper caught in mid-air, and the referee right. Jordan, well laid off to Gamble. Again, it was Jordan's aerial power that set up that situation. Archie Gamble, who is just looking for anything coming off Jordan. Joe Jordan, of course, is very fresh. He's through injuries, played very few matches for Leeds this season, and he looks sharp and very fresh. Greg Clements, undecided. McGrain. It's Thompson to number 10, Francis. Mills. Taylor. McFarlane. Terry Francis. McFarlane. Mills. Taylor. Kennedy to Taylor. Play waved on. Todd and Jordan, and Jordan penalised. Kick quickly taken. Francis. Gamble just enough. England building up across the line from the back, hoping for movement up front. There's a lot of tight marking. Jackson. Foul given. Gamble. Donaghy. Gray. Taking on Todd. It's not generally realised just how quick Colin Todd is. He really is fast. Eddie Gray's corner. Once again, the head of Joe Jordan. Joe Jordan right in among those white shirts. Pearson. Turned well. Taylor. Foul. Play waved on, and Burns is played and rightly. Nice piece of refereeing by the Hungarian referee. Recognised that England had possession, recognised that Pearson was in space with time, and recognised too there had been a foul, but was quick to make the decision and play on. Pearson to number 10, Francis. Very noticeable that Jerry Francis today is shooting on sight. Got the space for the shot, but the ball was always high. Masson, that's Dalglish. Masson, Dalglish, Masson again. Foul by McFarlane. Eddie Gray. Gamble. McGrain. Donaghy. All well robbed by Francis. Another example of Jerry Francis wanting to attack the defence. Corner to England. Masson. Kennedy. Mills. Gamble. Masson. Rioch beaten by Kennedy, but it only went to Dalglish. Good play by Dalglish. What confidence! No penalty, is it? And Clements indicates that he thought Dalglish dived, but Clements came out, went for the ball, and the crowd didn't like that. And what did Laurie McMenemy think?
If I'd been a Scotsman now, I think I'd be whistling. The lad had been a tremendous run, and he went all the way. And if Clements hadn't come out to stop him, I think it would have been more dangerous. And he's finished up given half-time. I don't know whether he's chickened out or not, but yes, Clements' legs definitely caught Dalglish's legs, and on that basis, he's got to give a penalty.
So the half-time whistle went immediately after that. And certainly the Hungarian referee has ruined his reputation with these Scottish supporters after doing so well in the European Cup final on Wednesday night. And Willie Orman, the Scottish manager, is just in front of the referee there and really glaring at the referee. So that's really a controversial decision. So a really fascinating first half, but we can have a look back now at the highlights of the first half, which was so evenly balanced. England taking the lead through Mike Channon, the equaliser scored for Scotland by Don Masson, and the match so evenly balanced. It really has been entertaining, and the crowd with plenty to absorb them.
Welcome, Grapple fans!
Welcome indeed to the world of grapple with our very own Grapplemeister, Sid Waddell.
Ow, that was a bit below the belt.
Featuring Kento Nagasaki from Stoke-on-Trent. And arch-enemy Sainton McManus.
Ow, my arm!
And in a world where the bigger the better, the crowd's favourite, Big Daddy! And not forgetting the mountain himself, Giant Haystacks, all 48 stone of him!
Sid Waddell's Wrestling Show!
Tonight at 11:30 on ESPN Classic. It's mental!
It's summer in Vegas. All the finest players are in town. The heat is rising, and this can mean only one thing. The World Series of Poker is back, and everyone wants to take home a title. So I'm gonna be here, right in the thick of it, to bring you all the news and gossip from the most famous tournament in the world.
Join David Tuckman for World Series The Inside Track, weeknights, all in sport.
Beautiful, collectible, curvy drippable, proud standing, coloured Coke glasses from McDonald's. Friendly, nice, straw compatible. Get one free with any premium salad, deli meal or large extra value meal. 40, 50, 60. $70, $71, $72.
The Vauxhall Corsa SXI Plus, now with no deposit, free insurance and 0% finance. Corsa from Vauxhall.
See how much an RAC motor quota could save you. For a tailored quote, call 0800 850 580 now. What's more, with only 35,000 car insurance policies including RAC roadside cover left, now's the time to join.
Inside Saturday's Sun, we've teamed up with Barclays for your free official fans guide to the Barclays Premiership. And a few weeks off, I'll get your brain back in shape with all you need to know about the new Barclays Premiership season. Swat up on your football with a free official 48-page Barclays Premiership guide. Only inside Saturday's Sun. We love it.
If you run the lights at a level crossing, it's not just your life on the line. Level crossings don't run the risk.
It's more jaw-dropping.
So sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I've taken balls to the face before.
Toe curling.
I'm in love.
And eye-watering.
I did it! Wrong foot.
Than ever before. Buy Scary Movie 4 from Monday and get an exclusive limited edition sleeve only at HMV.
Norwich Union Direct. Yeah, I've got a 3-bedroom semi and I want you to quote me happy. Bring it on. Yes!
Get 2 years fixed price home insurance. Call 0800 404 8666 or buy online and let Norwich Union Direct quote you happy.
Like some help?
Yes, please.
Would you like some help?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Want Kodak quality prints in seconds?
Nice picture.
Thanks.
Look for a Kodak picture kiosk at Boots, Click and other leading photo stores.
Well, when the Scottish supporters get home tonight, they've got plenty there to convince them, if the score remains one each, that they'll have been robbed. Ray Clements, one of the first players out, and we've got a substitute on the field. And it's Trevor Cherry in the midfield, has been substituted. It may have been expected that Joe Royle would come out, a striker for a striker. Pearson obviously got problems, but Trevor Cherry, the Leeds midfield player and back four player, comes on. Cherry, who's had one previous cap, that was in the Welsh centenary match. And it looks as if England will press Keegan forward from his midfield role, and Cherry will fill the midfield behind Keegan. That's Bruce Rioch now for Scotland. Rioch's throw to Dalglish. Appeal for a foul, not given. Kennedy. Keegan. Oh, he beat Jackson so easily then. Now taking on for Scythe. Right through the lot. And Donachie was held. Willie Donachie. But the significant thing then was now they pushed Keegan forward, and it spelled danger for Scotland, was the way he immediately eluded the marking player. Keegan's speed and quickness, well, it's already a legend almost in the First Division. And he may give these two Scottish centre-backs trouble. The signs were there then. A good header by Rioch. And Thompson to number 3, Mills. Jackson. Colin Jackson. Phil Thompson. McFarlane. It's Keegan. Ray Kennedy. Mills. The pressure put him off, and a bit of a tangle going on with McGrain. With Masson to number 7, Dalglish. McFarlane. Flag was up, but play waved on. The flag was up for Keegan in an offside position, but the referee keeping play moving. McFarlane. Kennedy. Oh, desperate ball, Dalglish. And Clements made up for anything he'd done before. And Dalglish caught him then. But what a bad ball by Ray Kennedy. Clements had to come hard. What Kennedy was thinking about then, well, he laid it right in the path of Dalglish. Clements came off the line like an Olympic sprinter. Fully recovered, Dalglish apologises. Thompson for England. McMills. Francis. Thompson. Taylor. Played rather hard to Taylor. Too hard for comfort. It's Todd. Thompson missed out totally then. Donachie. Jordan and McFarland. Oh, Jordan left him. Good play by the big Scottish striker. Problems here for England. Dalglish. And Clements' day is now complete. A total disaster. Poor Ray Clements bows his head in utter dejection. The ball went right through his legs. Jordan made it all possible. He eluded McFarland far too easily, played the ball at the right time. There didn't appear to be so much danger because Clements had narrowed the angle, but the ball went right through Ray Clements' legs. One can only feel despair for Ray Clements because it can happen to any goalkeeper, but one prays and hopes it doesn't happen on an occasion like this. Thompson, Donachie, Sherry. Willie Donachie. Jordan, the fine matches he's having. He's fouled in. Foul enough to take his boot off. The thought must not be very far away from Ray Clements' mind that Peter Shilton, the man who was reported this morning not to want to go on the American tour, probably made a premature decision because Ray will not be destroyed for one game, but his confidence may be for one or two matches. McFarland. That's Francis. Keegan. Offside against Cannon. Donachie for Scotland. Eddie Gray. Gamble. Kennedy. It's Thompson. Jackson. Dalglish. Gamble. Gray to Gamble. Nice play by Scotland. Masson's on a forward run in the centre. McFarland. And a corner. Cherry got that away, now Gamble. Offside given. Actually, big Colin Jackson, the Rangers centre-back, who'd come up to support that attack, got a problem. Taylor to number 4, Thompson. Cannon. Forsyth. McGrain. Masson. Kennedy for England. Channon. Mills linking. Rioch. McGrain. Number 8, Masson. Dalglish. It's Kennedy. McFarlane, number 4, Thompson, and now Francis. Keegan, not offside. Ruff showing his outfield skills, and now McGrain. Keegan looks up to see where Ruff is, but he's back. Keegan thinking quickly. Ruff had to come a long way for that. Having got there, he kept his head. Looking up for the spare players and then racing back. Kennedy to McFarlane. Cherry. Francis. Forsyth to Gamble. Dalglish. Rioch. Dalglish. Rioch again. McGrain. It's a bit he enjoys attacking. Dalglish. Right through to Masson. When Masson comes from the back, England rarely seem to find him. Todd. Off. Longer to the, that looked a little dangerous. Jerry Francis working hard in midfield to get this England side going. But really, it must be said, the Scottish control is growing all the time. Mills to Thompson. McMills. McGrain. Dalglish. Jordan. Rioch. McGrain. Dalglish. McGrain, good play by the fullback. He's got the shooting chance. Clements was out just short of the penalty spot then, giving him as little to shoot at as possible. Nice piece of football by the Celtic fullback. Todd. Cherry. Keegan. Into a Scottish block. It's Channon to Taylor. Good ball by Channon. And he's there to help again. McGrain won it. Forsyth to McGrain again. Now Jordan. Masson. On to Gamble. Dalglish and Doyle for England. To Kennedy. Don Masson. McGrain. Masson. Doyle on to Cherry and finally blocked by Dalglish. Gamble for Scotland. Eddie Gray was waiting to be substituted. Donaghy. Still Derek Johnston waiting on the sidelines to take over from Eddie Gray. McDowell for England. Kennedy flicked on by Channon, but Keegan couldn't control it. Gamble. Gray. Jordan. Well, although England looking very disorganised with having forced through injuries to make these two substitutions, and although Scotland really looking the better side, it must be remembered that one goal could be enough for England to share the championship. A goal lead never enough. 2-1 to Scotland, and the substitution to be made. Eddie Gray on the way to the bench. And Derek Johnston with 11 minutes to put this match beyond England's reach. Scotland 2, England 1, and Johnston involved straight away. Dalglish. Cherry, corner. Clements trying to organise these England defenders. Mass. Won by Kennedy. Taylor. Keegan. Whistle's gone. Colin Jackson giving Kevin Keegan something to remember him by. It's Doyle's kick. Taylor. Good cross. And the goalkeeper didn't get that, but Shannon did. Taylor did well here. Decided not to take in the fullback and get the cross in. And the ball came off the goalkeeper's fist, actually, before it connected with Shannon's head. So the goalkeeper just did enough then. Kennedy. Misunderstanding with Taylor. McGray. Kennedy. Doyle. To Thompson. Looks to Todd. Kennedy. Taylor. That was Jackson. Mills to Chandler. Rick should have been there first, but wasn't. Rick now. Foul by Chandler. Actually, the news of the two England players is that McFarland has hamstring trouble again, the injury from which he recovered, of course, to play today. And Stuart Pearson has an ankle injury. 8 minutes left, 2-1 to Scotland. Jordan, now McGray. Johnston. Number 9, Jordan. Dalglish. Some holding, clearly. Thompson to Todd. Only Shannon there for Scythe, and that was Jackson. Doyle. Rear for Scotland. Donaghy. He played Jackson into trouble. That's Cherry to Taylor. That was a good ball to Taylor, who got a lot of time. Shot looked as if it's sliced. Clements not wanting to waste a second. Keegan, good header. Taylor, on for Shannon, and right off his toe by Forsyth. And for England then. But Tom Forsyth, swift in recovery, got back there. The ball played through by Taylor to Cannon, and Forsyth hooked it right off his toe. Now Ray Kennedy. And that merely underlined the point that no matter how much a side may control the match, and Scotland really have been in charge in the second half, a chance like the one that fell to Mick Channon could give England the point and a share in the championship. Don Revie, Les Cocker, Bill Taylor. Ray Clements urging Mike Doyle to get on with it. It's Mills. Kennedy. Mills again. Thompson. Taylor. Cannon. Colin Todd fairly bounced off Scottish defender. Doyle and Dalglish. Jordan nearly got there. Todd for England. Taylor. Francis. Kennedy. Premature whistles all around the ground. 2-1 to Scotland. That was a gift. Dalglish. Rioch. And there's the whistle. Scotland win the British Championship for the first time since 1967. Don Revie on the way down the tunnel as these Scottish fans raise their flags in celebration, and this has been a deserved win for Scotland. Bruce Rioch. The fans really saluting the crowd as Tom Forsyth leads the applause of the players, who thank the crowd for the way they've backed them. Ray Clements, well, it's got to be said that his mistake led to the winning goal. But Clements has played so often so well for England, I've no doubt that we're going to see him in action many more times. The Scottish side going to the fans. And these really are among the best supporters of a national side in the world. They really stick to the side through defeat, disaster, as at Wembley last year. They keep to them, and they keep on supporting them, and they keep on believing that Scotland will produce something special, and there could be the makings of a really good Scottish side here. So Scotland win the home international championship outright for the first time since 1967, beating England by 2-1. The goals for Scotland being scored by Masson with the first one, which equalised Mike Channon's goal for England, and the winning goal being scored in the second half for Scotland by Kenny Dalglish.